What's up, guys? This is a podcast where we're going to talk about community orgs, tournaments, and all these bubble players. Welcome to Merc'd. Is that what we're going to call it?
Gonna call it Merc.
Merc'd.
I'm very happy with that.
Merc'd. Apostrophe D. Keeping it clean.
Merc time.
So if you want to be heard in this podcast, I'd recommend that you do one of these community tournaments, and you might just get talked about. But we're going to first recap the Swiss stage and part of the final stage of this whiteout bracket. Obviously, whiteout is the third Renegade tournament, and a lot of good bubble teams in here. A lot of good bubble teams. And just looking at the Swiss stage, this Swiss was stacked. Like, even the bottom, like, top 10 through 12
We're like rank A players.
Yeah, they didn't even make it. One of the first ones that surprised me, actually, I don't know if you could see it on the rankings. We had, I think their team name was Monkeys. I think that's Tarako, Mektos, and Relly. They didn't make it in.
Didn't even see him on the Swift stage. Jeez.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Okay, never mind. They made it to the Swift stage.
Yeah, they
just
started.
spelled monkeys wrong.
Yeah, they spelt it wrong. First of all, that was the biggest mistake.
That's exactly what monkeys would do.
Yeah. They spelt it wrong, and then they didn't even make this. They started off good though. Like here, okay, let's just go into round
good.
one. I think who they faced. They actually started off. Wait, is that?
Low key, that wasn't a good game. They honestly easily win that one.
Oh,
Mach 3 is.
Monkeys
I
is
guess they're good.
Monkeys is Ajax team. I'm mixing them up. Which one was Mexos' team?
I don't know.
Somewhere in here. Oh, it was
Is it really?
Mektos, Traco, and Relly. We mixed it up.
Jeez, they got 3-0 then.
Wait,
Holy.
so they started off with a 3-0. They got 3-0'd by Lights Out. Wow.
Jeez, wow.
Okay.
That's impressive.
I mean, a lot of these depended on who was actually playing, because...
Yeah, I'm wondering who was playing on Lights Out. Was it Kevpert, King Rennie, Mikey 12 or something? Because that would have been freaking stupid.
I know they're starting...
AJ.
Yeah, they're starting as, like, AJ, Kevpert, and Vandry, but maybe they threw in Mikey 12. Mikey 12 is a curveball. I feel like he can do good stuff. Yeah. But, man, I can't believe Lights Out 3-0'd them.
Yeah, what were the game scores? Hold on.
I think it doesn't say it.
No games reported. Yeah,
That must have been stream game then, because if they're not reported, it's a stream game. But they're trying out new stuff. I know Mektos played with like Stokely and Asfura, I think, in a previous tournament. So Mektos is definitely trying out new people, and you can't go wrong with Tarako. And the interesting thing about Relly is that he's not playing with Zombie, Poo, Shuriken, Alpha Cap.
Personally, you can go wrong with Mektos, or sorry, not Mektos, but Taroko, to be honest, because like we talked about it, I think in a chat, and we were like, I forget who said this. I think it was a rank A player that was like, Taroko is gonna be a ranked warrior, and that's it. Like, I don't see this man ever being RLCS. I think Taroko's nuts, but I've only played him in tourney, and I definitely know that he's lost like some random ass shit, like in tourney especially. Like he's lost. He's been upset so many times in tourneys. Like I think we took a game off of him in RLCS. Maybe we even won. Who knows? Who knows? I forget. I don't think we won, but it was like close. I think we lost in OT last game of the series.
Yeah, I think the big thing separating some of these teams, because there's a lot of good teams in here, once you get more towards the final stage, you can kind of see it's all down to consistency. Like, I think the most consistent teams are the ones that are these final three that are actually playing right now.
For sure.
I mean, you've had Malachus. He's been in the past two RLRSs. He's trying out some new people. They've actually been playing with Mist, who was previously a sub on Manhattan. So that's interesting to see. And then also, I mean, the Peeps, they have been losing some of these teams, but they still know how to, like, stay in the bracket, I guess. I mean, they'll always be a competitor in the bracket and, like, staying up there. And then
They got 3-0'd by Revelation in first. Or wait, that was round 10.
Well, that was
Yeah,
okay.
round 10.
So they actually didn't even play Revelation. That was the one outlier. They didn't play them. They actually
Oh.
DQ'd because Gyro had to go to bed.
Jeez,
So
dude.
they already knew they made the
team-
bracket.
The freaking team called the Doggy Bag. Holy freaking Zeus, Broski, and Bacon.
I mean, they've been playing. They've been playing a lot. They haven't. I mean, they can take down most GC teams. There's
sure.
nothing special. But
They went 3-7.
3-7 overall.
Glacier Midnight went 0-10. Who is that team? Hold on.
Probably one of those teams that barely made it.
I don't even know the people on Glacier Midnight actually, or Outliers Esports. I have no idea who these people are.
I know. Okay, Glacier Midnight, Tangent, Vivid Slays, and Jet Ace.
No idea.
Never heard of any of those.
Yeah.
Who's the other one you just said?
It was Outliers Esports.
Oh, Outlier.
I've heard of Marcus, but that's it.
Isn't Baz on that? Played him in ranked third.
Yeah, I think so.
1500 level GC team.
Jeez.
No, man, 15, 1600, something like that. But
it feels bad. Did Regali or Regalia make it to finals?
So they didn't make it to the second
Like,
stage.
final bracket?
No, they didn't.
Jeez, really? That's
Well,
crazy.
the thing is, they didn't play the second day of Swiss for some reason. So that was another thing.
Okay.
So, okay, the 3 teams that I was surprised that didn't make it. Actually, 4 teams.
There's a couple of teams.
It was which was Mectos' team, Mectos Truck Rally. It was Soul Esports, which is now called Triple Commit. They didn't make it.
Yeah.
Ajax team.
They got 3-0'd by the fucking boys.
Oh yeah.
The fucking
boys.
boys.
I mean, that's bad. They should definitely be beating them. And then
Jeez.
third team. I said Ajax team, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Ajax, Rapid, and then fourth team Regalia. So those are like the
Honestly,
4.
I don't know. I think there was another one in there. I think the Garbage Men.
Oh yeah, they didn't do the second day either.
Okay, so yeah, it was I guess that starting lineup would be like Talon,
Perma, and Jit.
Really? I don't know. Brennan's on that team and Deca's as well.
They both. I think they split up. Right now it's just Talon. Let me look at the roster.
Okay, so the roster doesn't.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, okay, but
Yeah,
he's definitely been playing with Perma and Talon as starters though. Jit, Talon,
Okay.
Perma, and Talon.
Okay.
That's weird that they put them as subs. I didn't even see them on the roster until now. But yeah, so that's a really good team. They didn't. So those 2 teams didn't play the second Swiss day, but Soul Esports, and Ajax team, they all played the second day and just didn't make it. So tight competition.
I'm looking for another team that was there. It was Ness or Neskov and some other people.
Oh yeah, they're Clout. Aren't they Clout9?
Yeah.
I think they're Clout9.
Okay.
Nope, they're not Clout9.
Yeah, I don't know who they are. Lone Wolves? Nah, probably not.
No, they're not Lone Wolves. I think they were in the top 8 for a bit, probably for like 3 rounds.
Oh, it's Dream, right? Yeah, Dream.
Dream,
JD,
yeah.
Furen, and Ness.
They're all right.
Kinda, yeah.
They're all right. Close competition. I think what was surprising were the teams that were able to take down the Peeps. So we had,
Yeah.
I think it all started in 7. They lost to Nefarious, and Nefarious is Buddy Bell, and they actually played with Vince that time instead of Kairos, and they went off. Who else beat them?
RBG.
Yeah, RBG, that was a big upset. That was on stream too.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay. Oh, the big thing about RBG that day was RBG, they started off really bad. Like, they were probably in like 14th place
So
or
was it
something.
like 5 and 5? Was it like 5 rounds or one day and then the other
Yeah,
5
5 rounds, yeah, and the other 5 the other day. So they started off really poorly. Let's just put it at that. And then
Yeah, they got beat 3-0 by
Yeah, they got beat by
I mean,
teams they
really
shouldn't have
though,
lost to.
I don't know about that one, dude. I mean, when Um's playing good, if was playing really good there, yeah, I can see RBG losing that game.
But so the thing about RBG is like they start off. I feel they need to be completely warm before they can go into any tournament. Like if they're not warm, they play really bad. And I think that was the story of this bracket or this Swiss stage, is they started off really poorly and they were able to pull it out in the end because 9 times out of 10, upper 90 beats RBG, and then in the 10th round, RBG 3-0'd upper 90.
Yeah.
So they were definitely on fire, and then they also took down the Peeps the round before that. It's like, come on. And then, yeah, they're probably the most consistent good team, though, I'd say.
When they're playing good, like obviously we gotta say that the Peeps, when they're playing their best, is better than any other team playing their best. Besides maybe, I don't know if I can put that freaking team there. But like, the players on I would imagine cut it close, but then just maybe they're not working well as a team.
Yeah, I think that's the one factor. There's a bunch of teams just trying out random thirds and who to mesh with, and yeah, I think that was the outlier that caused MexiCanDiabetes team not to make it.
Obviously, that team figured it out.
Okay, that was the team that surprised me.
Yeah.
I mean, even they're always.
I didn't think T-Carell was nuts, to be honest.
Yeah,
I didn't think much of them.
They're always like really highly projected. Like even in last RLCS, everyone thought that they were gonna make it to RLRS, and they just ended up not even. I think they got top 32 overall. Like they just crapped the bed.
Let's start to talk about final stage.
Yeah, let's look in the final stage. Let me just transition on to that. So we're actually talking over it when it's in progress right now, but first day, I think the biggest. There's 2 big surprises. Upper 90.
By the time this is done, we'll be able to report on who won Big Whips and their thought.
The most surprising, 2 surprising things. Upper 90 getting reverse swept by Revelation. They've been able to beat Revelation before. I can't believe they lost that one first round. And also Nefarious losing to Afterthought after beating the Peeps. And
RBG getting swept 4-0. Feels bad.
I mean, I kind of expected that.
The really? Peeps
I mean... Oh, I guess RBG you could say, yeah. I mean, they got... Yeah, they did beat them in Swiss stage.
That should have been a 4-2, man, in my opinion. That should have been a 4-2, 4-1. There's no way they get swept there.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, when they first start off, they suck. Look at that, 4-0.
And they destroyed Nefarious, yeah.
Yeah, they get round 10 in Swiss stage and 3 to the Peeps. Nefarious probably wasn't playing with Vince. That's my take on that. I think that's why they lost.
Low key, okay, so when Peeps were in Game 6 and T-Carell scored that goal, right?
Yeah.
I literally, in my mind, I was like, or actually not in my mind, I was in a Discord call, and when they got scored on, I said, yeah, well, Peeps still wind up winning this one somehow, because like people were like, yo, they're throwing it. Like I think Splashy was saying they were throwing it, and I was like, nah, dude, Peeps are gonna figure out a way to win this, and they won Game 7. Also, let's look, dude, look at the summary, the games played. Look at the scores and how it went back and forth.
Wait, I think they reported this game wrong. The Peeps versus Revelation. Okay, I was gonna say. I was like, wait, no, not every. Yeah.
T-Carell popped off for 1 goal. Hold on, I don't believe that.
Yeah, because this game was streamed, so they probably just quick reported it by game.
Okay.
By game. Yeah, that's some lazy tournament operations.
Yeah. I was like, yo, 1-0 the whole time.
Nah, yeah. Basically what happened was, it kind of it went back and forth like that. So, but it'd be like.
It wasn't like 4-3, 4-2. Imagine.
It was whoever. So like, if someone got 2 goals up, the other team would just give up and be like, on to the next game, and it just kind of went like that back and forth until the Peeps got like 6 goals in the last game, and then
Yeah, exactly. It was 4-1 with like 2 minutes left,
Just
and I
destroyed
was
them in
like, yeah, it's
pressure.
over.
They just destroyed them in
Yeah.
pressure. So
What else? I'm kind of low-key surprised that Afterthoughts team, like me personally, I didn't think Hoxer was anything special.
not a lot of people do.
And I thought Zol is washed. Um, ever since he made RLCS or RRS, whatever it is. I always thought he was washed after that. And then Shock, I didn't know anything about Shock, honestly. I kind of knew they made some kind of bracket run like in season 4 of RLCS or something like that. I forget what the team was, but it was like Shock and T Carell or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Shock and T Carell and somebody else. I can't think of the third.
they actually had
I played him in twos.
they
I
actually
destroyed him.
yeah they actually had normal times as their third, Shock and Hoxer,
Okay.
and they actually won the tournament that like seeds the top 128. I think it was hosted by Dazzler in that day, and they won that. So I think Nefarious was in that as well, but it was with a different roster. They didn't have Vince. But yeah, Afterthought, they've been improving a lot as a team, and bringing in Zol was probably the best decision. And they've been pretty consistent. They had a weak start in Swiss, and then they ended up pulling it out to the end, kind of like RBG. And they're showing that they're probably one of the most consistent teams here.
Yeah. Like I got rocked by Hoxer and Shock today, like twice or 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. Me and Communism lost to him in twos, and I was like, damn. Like the pressure they had on the goal was tremendous, just as them too. I don't know how they play in threes. I've never seen it, but I imagine it's Zol's sitting back, or he's a passer. I don't think Zol's their striker, right? Or no?
I've played them like 3 times in threes, but it was just Shock
Yeah.
and um
Hoxer.
Hoxer. Yeah, they were dual queuing,
Yeah.
and
They do queue all the time.
their third actually just destroyed them. Like that was the death of their team every time.
So I'm wondering, because they play so good together. I would be very surprised if Zol came in, and then one of them became the third
Yeah,
on the
they're.
team.
I think my only comment on that is like they're just very quick to the ball overall.
Yeah,
Um,
they're nuts.
and rotationally they're good.
Hoxer's gotten so much better too.
Yeah, they,
Like,
they have an alright job of keeping pressure, but yeah, I think the
yeah.
big thing is their quickness and rotation.
Okay, that sounds like that's the end of final stage, to be honest.
Yeah.
For White
Let's
House.
let's just
You
talk
said
about how.
astronauts not gonna do player ones.
Let's just talk about like week highlights or something. Like anything in your anything in your life. What should we call this? Okay, first of all, because they call it like a hot seat, or like a cool seat, or they talk
Cool
about.
seat.
Yeah, they talked about cool throne. That's what they call it. And they talk about how like one of them was like the backpack kid is suing Fortnite for his dance, the floss, or something.
Yeah,
Just like something.
I heard a lot about celebrities suing Fortnite for dances.
Yeah.
I
So,
really hate to talk about Fortnite though on a Rocket League podcast.
well, do you have
I
anything?
hate to even have that word in my mouth. I don't know, dude. I mean, besides streaming now, oh yeah, Rocket League servers, dude. Let's talk about that.
Rocket League pet peeves. Rocket League servers.
Yeah, just forget. We can talk about live stuff after I talk about how crap servers are on Rocket League, dude.
Okay.
Like, okay, so here's how it went down. A month ago, or maybe 2 months ago, I had 100 ping in a server, and out of nowhere I got 208, and it was that way the entire match. And I thought, okay, well that was kind of weird, dude. I didn't really think much of it. It was one time, so I was just like, okay, it's whatever then. We lost that game, I know we did, because I didn't expect it. And then like it went away for like a couple of days, and it just like slowly, progressively got more and more common. like that I would get 200 ping, but it was always like 208 the whole time. And I talked to I was so desperate because I was losing games back and forth because of it. Like I'd go on some kind of win streak of like 3 or 4, have the momentum in my favor, and then lose, because of 200 ping.
Yeah. I've had some problems with the servers as well. There was this one game, literally everyone was lagging. You get into it and you can tell everyone's what's it called? It's like a light show. It shows like the triangle.
Yeah,
What's that called? Not server health.
It's usually packet loss.
Packet loss. Yeah. Everyone was having packet loss, and of course these losers win. They win the game, and I'm like, report server, and they're like, why? Were you lagging? I was like, yeah, I was. And they're like, we weren't. And I was like, shut up, you guys were totally lagging. Just report the server. And they're all just like laughing at man. That just made me mad though.
Yeah.
I mean, if I would have won, I would have done the same thing.
I was so like it got so bad that I hit up Psionics on like their support page, their support ticket. I talked to Durkin for a while about it, and he was just like, there's really nothing we can do besides talk to your ISP and try to figure this out. And I was like, okay, whatever you have to do it.
Yeah.
And they didn't. And so what I had to do to fix it is I pretty much went out and bought a freaking private server to connect to before I connect to Psionics, because the routing is so bad. Like they can't route you to their servers properly anymore. Like you go through all these like locations. Like say you're in California and you're trying to reach New York, right?
Yeah.
And you would think on a map, right? You would think it'd be straight across, but the way Psionics routes it is like you go down to Texas, and then you go down to Florida, and then you go from that way to New York.
It's like the beginning of highways.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's a bad highway, dude. That's literally how I describe
a rocky road.
So it wasn't okay, so here's the deal. It wasn't a big problem. Like no one else had this, so like obviously I had to assume that it was me, right?
Yeah.
But then I talked to Gear, and I talked to Astro, people that I play with a lot, and now everyone's feeling it somewhat. And not like they're at the point where I was like 2 months ago, where it happens like once like a couple of days. They'll get like 140 ping out of nowhere, which isn't as bad as mine, but you got to take into account that they usually get 30 while I usually get 100. So it's like it's 100 ping above whatever they normally have.
Okay.
That's what I think it is. I think it's actually I think it's 2 times whatever ping you have, but because Splashy says when we get into servers and we have like 32 ping, he usually has 32 on a US East server, and then he has 64 on some, and it's usually the ones with the undercase E, which means, or yeah, undercase E or lowercase E.
Yeah,
it gets like 2 times ping on.
There's like physical servers and virtual servers. It depends. Like if you get numbers, it's automatically worse. I think everyone knows that at this point. But yeah, like what is Psionics supposed to do? Honestly, though,
dude, can we talk about that though? Psionics. Okay, Psionics. They literally, there was a point where you could see what server you were gonna join before you joined it.
Well,
because they would say connecting to.
They didn't want to. They wanted to avoid people snipe. Well. It was. I think the big issue for that was the solo standard thing, where people would queue at the same time, and be like, "Oh, are you in the same server?" And then if they weren't, they'd cancel it. Like, yeah, that's.
I was thinking it was more around the time in which everyone wanted to dodge servers. Like I remember, dude, there's YouTube videos out there with 100,000 views. That says how to dodge servers, or how to know if you're gonna get into a server where people aren't gonna join, and unranked especially. And things like that, and then I swear, like a week after that video was made, Psionics did something about it.
Yeah, I can see people like adding, you know, how people add like on Twitter like Rocket League support, and then what are you gonna do? Like add about the servers? Hey, fix the servers, and they're like, please report to you manual.
I would like Psionics though. I would like Psionics to take out at least half of those virtual servers. And then give people like almost like a wait time. Like you have a setting that you can turn on where it will like it's almost like it reserves you a server after people play their match.
Yeah.
And so while yes you wait longer, you're going to get into a good server. I think they should do something like that, like server priority, even if it means waiting, you know, a couple of minutes longer than you think you should, or you think you can, and then it gives you a way better server. I personally think that's what Psionic should do. Because
Okay.
then because like of course there's people that don't want to wait that long to get into each game,
Yeah.
and they're gonna leave it off.
GCs especially.
Yeah, especially like people that are grinding out like top 100, they're probably gonna turn it off, to be honest.
Yeah. My Rocket League pet peeve this week has been just skip the replays, please. People literally wait until like the last, like when the ball hits the goal, and then they'll skip it. And then literally,
Oh, yeah.
me and my friend, we made a club called Skip, and then we get in a game that says Skip Replays, and no one would skip the replays just because we had that title. I swear,
Yeah, dude,
there was always one
yeah.
person holding off. Oh my goodness. I know it makes Jeremy mad too. Like, always wait till as the ball hits the net, just skip. Then they skip it. Then they press X. As we're just like mashing X the whole time. Just man.
Jeez.
Yeah, just skip the replays.
I mean, all you gotta do to fix that is just not get scored on.
What if they just took out the replay completely?
Nah,
No,
replay's been
okay,
such
yeah,
a
yeah.
staple. Replay's
They-
been such a staple because to be fair, that would be a Psionics move to do, low key, is to take out servers. That way people don't get to see on the replay where they ghost hit the ball and get angry. They take it out just so people can't see that.
Yeah, take
You have no idea.
the rage, all gone.
I don't know. I like it because it gives me time to like freaking wipe the sweat off my hands.
Yeah, or look at chat. They're looking
Yeah,
out for
or look at chat.
streamers.
Yeah, that was good. No, now as a certified streamer
Yeah,
for 2 days, I can say yes. I love the replays.
little life highlights there from PaLeRider.
Ooh, yeah, I'm streaming.
Streaming.
Oh, actually, I'll tell you what real life highlights is. I got a message from AT&T yesterday. I'm talking to their chat support or their tech support, and they said that I'm gonna get fiber internet.
Oh.
Third month of 2019 is projected.
So like, that's like, is that
so-
in the ground?
Yeah, that's like, yeah, it's gonna be in the ground. It's gonna be that glass and light and stuff like that. Fiber, I
Jesus.
forget how to use it. No, but like, bro, you have no idea. Like, I feel like I deserve it more than most people do, because like, literally, like,
You're
no,
more
hold on.
superior than everyone else.
let's explain that. Let's explain that. What I mean by that. Like, first of all, I have 100 ping in my own servers all
Yeah.
the time. That's literally good for me, by the way. To get 100, 92 ping is good. If I can get 92 or 88, 88 is like crazy. To talk to someone and be like, yo, I just got 88 ping.
Sounds like
Like,
a
ooh.
terrible life. What? How do you? What's wrong with your? What's wrong with your internet?
What's wrong with it? It's not. I don't think anything's wrong with it. You know what I think it
Are
is?
you West?
It's no. The AT&T, the Uverse box or whatever, the Wi-Fi that they have, it's the kind of Wi-Fi that's on your phone, like on an
Oh.
AT&T phone.
Okay.
So it's
Wow,
more
that's
standardized version
terrible.
of that.
Yeah, that is actually.
Yeah.
That's like a
Um,
mobile hotspot.
Yeah, kind of like that. It's yeah, it's a mobile hotspot that you can wired, and it's 40 up, or sorry, it's 40 down and 20 up, which is that's pretty good. But like at my own house, I'm not living at my own house.
Mhm.
I guess I could go into that, but pretty much I'm not living in my own house that I honestly own. At my own house, it's five download or less, and like
Oof.
non-existent upload, dude.
That's.
And then, but
yeah.
my ping is 68, so my ping is always 68 or lower.
That's weird.
So I mean, you have to sacrifice one or the other.
My life highlight.
So,
I tried to start running. You know, getting a little thick, old
yeah,
husky.
yeah, that's the word to describe it with.
And then I thought, okay, I was gonna try to run a mile, and then I ran about. I got a good jog going for about a block, and then I just stopped, like just completely. Yeah, that was exactly what I sounded like, and I had to walk.
You like held your liver.
I literally collapsed on the couch when I got back. I had to, Mike. I don't know if this is normal, but my teeth started hurting. I think that's pretty bad. I feel like that's not healthy for my teeth. I drank a lot of water, and my legs were
Personally, I can
sore.
tell you right now, if you do that like 4 times, right? Like each day, if you're doing it for 4 days or a little bit more, you'll get slowly less and less tired. Like I go biking. I used to
Yeah,
go biking every day. First day I did that, dude, came into the house and like collapsed onto like the floor, like straight just didn't even make it to the couch. I just like died on the floor. And then I sat there for 3 minutes, and everyone was like, "Yo, are you okay?" And I'm like,
okay.
"Give me water."
You don't realize how like hard I actually collapsed. Like I literally just let my body
Oh,
go. I
I died. Yeah,
oh man, it's just
and it
the
was there
mighty
for like five
giant
to 10 minutes.
just falling down.
Mighty
Yeah.
giant. How tall are you?
No, I'm not. I'm 5'6".
Oh wow. Okay, I'm
I'm
5'8".
the mighty
Yeah.
midget.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, whoa, mighty giant. He must be like 6 foot.
Yeah, I'm actually
That's
six
where it's
seven.
always considered, right?
Some rapid height.
I'm never gonna grow anymore. I'm 20. I'm probably not growing anymore. To
Yeah.
be honest,
Okay, we can
it's
go.
whatever.
We can go into this. This player. This player one wasn't the most interesting bracket. Uh, but it was $1,500. A lot of money.
That's a
But
lot of money,
you know,
dude.
when you got a tournament which doesn't have an age cap, you're gonna get first killer, and
Oh, of course.
first killer, atomic, and pirates actually played with them. Under Let's Get It. Usually, I think first killer's been playing with Chrome a lot. I don't know. First killer's
Yeah,
not
I think I've
eligible.
seen it. Yeah,
He's not eligible for all CS yet. I don't
which
think.
is crazy because dude, first killer would kill.
What is he?
He's rank
14?
S now.
Yeah. When he first started, he started off like 3-0 in rank S. He was like leading rank S.
Scary, dude.
Yeah. So
What's it called? First killer and atomic. Every time I play them in twos, dude, it seems bad. Like I Braziled those guys in twos. I don't know what's up. But maybe pirates. You know, I know atomic and first killer. They like to be aggressive. Both of them do all
yeah.
the time. Or maybe that's just twos, personally. But maybe pirates is the third. I'd imagine.
Yeah,
the
he's
third.
third man, probably most of the time. Man, I'm just looking at this bracket though.
Same.
Wait, never mind. Okay, I was gonna say it. Okay, they did drop some games. They dropped 2
Low key,
games.
I'm kind of shocked. I'm kind of shocked that Garen, Buddy, and Bell took the game off him.
Okay, everyone. I'm surprised that Nefarious is doing as well as they're doing. It must be Buddy
Yeah,
and
I
Bell
don't
just
think
they're together. I don't know. It seems like they can have any third and be good. Like they had Vince. I think they're strongest with Vince. But yeah, they put Garen in there. I mean,
Bell, dude.
Garen. Remember,
Awesome.
remember when Garen, Stokely, and Joe Freshness did some teaming? They
Yeah, I
they
remember
won a couple tournaments. So
that.
Garen slept on. I feel like.
Yeah, I was more just like Bell, dude. I don't like.
Yeah,
Bell
he's
seems washed as shit, dude. Seems
they're,
really
they're they
bad.
don't play ranked a lot too. Buddy and Bell.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
yeah. I don't know
I don't know
how
what they do.
they must be doing a lot of scrims because I never see them.
Mhm.
And I've seen Buddy one. I know they're not higher rank, but they're good players. But I know Buddy's like 1,500.
Upper 90 getting 2-0 by Nefarious.
Yeah, I mean,
Bad games too. They got beat by 3 goals both games.
I think they beat Nefarious in Swiss in Renegades. So yeah, and they lost that. Man,
Yeah.
I mean they had
Then they swept RBG as well.
Upper 90's the type of team that they'll look at the replays, see what they did wrong, and they'll go fix it. Like that's just the Upper 90 way. They do a lot of replay analysis, and I know that. Democat does like 4 hours every day. So
That's crazy.
they're very committed. So even if they got knocked out early and went out, they'll be coming back even stronger for the next one. I feel like, and I think
Wow. Oi Oi beat Revelation 2-0. Chiroko, Ralph, Joe Freshness.
I mean this is okay. This is I don't see that as surprising because the dudes. Well, this is basically the dudes without Reddles. Yeah,
Mhm.
but they have Tarako in there. I mean, I'm talking Tarako. He's pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't think dudes are that good.
But I mean, the dudes, they won the last Renegade. If you remember.
Yeah, you're right.
I can't. Yeah, that was surprising to me. I didn't think they'd run that. They
Like, I
haven't
don't
been
know.
doing that good.
I've never played with Ralph or even played against Ralph. I don't know anything about
I
Ralph.
feel like
but I
Ralph is
know
the
Joe
weakest.
Freshness is,
Yeah, I feel like Ralph
Joe
is
Freshness
the.
is pretty decent,
I think Ralph is probably the weakest on that team.
pretty good.
But yeah, I mean, they made it far. But yeah.
Ranked Warriors perspective on players. This is it.
Yeah, ranked Warriors.
Joe Freshness, he's okay. You know, I clap him in ranked. That's it.
He's
That's
really
as far
fast.
as it'll go.
He's really fast and aggressive, and yeah, he solo queues a lot too. Joe Freshness. So that's player one. I mean, we can't get the astronaut bracket up because they delete the pages, I guess.
Very spood hype. Lost to Defiant 2-0. Wow, that's actually that's pretty big. Talent.
Oh
Mala,
yeah,
and
I wanted to talk about Defiant actually. Like, I think Faded's probably one of the most underrated players.
I think Shadow sucks, dude. I'm low key. I'm serious.
I think it's all Faded is actually he's like a really good player. And Sosa, he hasn't been the best threes player, but he's been coming up. But yeah, Faded. I think Faded is really good. Like
yeah, well, I mean, they freaking took that game off of Let's Get It. Okay. Yeah.
They won. They won. Yeah.
What do you mean?
That team is actually just brand new too as well. You know that? They like Shadow was teaming with Lemsky for a while under quality. And then that was their this was their
about the seeding of this tourney. What was
No,
the
there was no seeding. You can obviously tell
It's
her.
terrible. Yeah.
Cuz that means Nethron Esports is the first seed.
Be the best freaking play.
Buzzo,
Yeah,
Blooper, and Viv.
Yeah, whoever that
Yeah.
is.
Okay, there's absolutely no seeding.
You want to know why they DQ'd? Because they knew they weren't beating Chalk's 16.
Yeah, I think.
That's actually what happened.
Yeah, I think this tournament would have been. I think Let's Get It would have won regardless, but I think it would have been a different ending if this was seeded.
Ohio State, the name is always there. Like it's always in tourneys, but it just they always make it to play one of these good teams, though. I feel as well.
Yeah, this got
They just keep
cock blocked by upper 90.
I mean, second game was 1-2. Too bad.
Yeah.
Who was McCauley or whatever? McCauley? Oh, it was Mectos really communism. Okay, my boy communism.
Oh, they brought in communism.
Yeah.
They didn't make it that far. Man, I mean, Mectos needs to find some teammates. But yeah.
Mectos, dude. Mectos is nuts.
Okay, we can't see the astronaut bracket, but the big thing in that was, well, Brad just like took everyone down, but Nefarious beat FlyQuest.
That's a team we don't see though. Like what's it called?
AJ, Prime Thunder,
Red.
Well, well, now they're RLCS. You never really see RLCS players in.
Listen, I wonder, can they just not play tourneys? Are they not allowed?
They just
'Cause you never,
no, okay.
you never
They'll
see
only
our-
play like, cause that was a $2,000 tournament. They'll only do it
They
if
didn't
it's
even
allowed.
play Renegade, dude.
They'll only do it if it's worth it. Well, the only reason why the peeps are doing Renegades.
Well, how much are they getting paid? Jeez.
Well, if you look at so it was $1 million prize pool for LCS. They got, you can get 8th place and still get like $27,000.
I guess so. But why not play this though? Why not play this instead of ranked or something?
I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, I feel like a lot of them don't know, just simply don't know.
Here's my thing. No, that's definitely not the
Or
case.
I think they just don't care. Only unless a lot of money.
Karma. I'm pretty sure I've got it from a reliable source that Karma makes $1,700 to $2,000 a month. Pretty sure, in terms of salary, like what she's getting paid on the org.
Yeah, they don't need to. I think they just don't have a drive to do it.
No, I guess. Yeah, I was gonna say they don't wanna have to sweat that hard. You know, for that much money. When they're already good, when they're already fine.
I mean, I thought $2,000. I thought you'd probably see some RLRS teams, but not RLCS.
Mo money, mo problems.
That was two RLCS teams in that astronauts bracket.
Yeah.
So man, it was interesting to see FlyQuest do that. But man, FlyQuest losing to Nefarious.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Maybe that's why they don't do tourneys, because if they lose, dude, you people talk about it.
Did you hear that? FlyQuest
Yes.
FlyQuest just got picked up by Rogue. Actually, they bought out their roster.
Wow.
So, and then they actually dropped Prime Thunder as of today.
What? No.
So it's just
My
AJ
boy
and
Prime.
it's just AJ and Wonder under.
Did they
Rogue.
merge? Did they merge things or no?
It's an announcement that they will be under. It said FlyQuest is dropping out of Rocket League Esports, but AJ and Wonder will are picked up by Rogue, and Prime Thunder is a free agent. So
Again, hey, let's talk about that again. There's another org leaving Rocket League, dude. I'm telling you, man, this is bad.
no profit
This
share.
is bad for competitive play, dude.
It's all about the money.
Terrible.
Like they're putting money in, I think, for broadcasting rights. I think because if you make like RLRS or RLCS, you have to pay for broadcasting rights. I'm pretty sure to have like your logo and everything. I'm not entirely sure on that, but I think they pay for that. But there's no profit share. I think that's the big thing. And then there's no org items in game. That's another big thing.
I wonder how Sizz and Jacob feel about that, because they probably think this is over. Like, it's over for them. That's probably what they're
Yeah, they're in the RLRS. They're now they have no org to back them up now.
Yeah.
Well, everyone knew they were gonna get dropped if they lost in that promotional.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just like, I feel bad. I feel bad for especially someone like Joro, where the guy he had some kind of career, it was looking good, and then
I was not happy. I was not a fan when he went to Rogue. I was like, they're probably gonna lose every game.
Joro's always been fucked though, low key.
He's been
like. Yeah. Let me tell you how many times Joro's been fucked. Okay, let's talk about this. Splice throwing that series against, who was it? I don't even know. I don't know who it was. Splice threw a series though. They played Gizmo and Merc and stuff like that, and they threw a series in which if they don't throw that series and they at least try to win, then Dudes makes it to RLCS. I think that's how it was working. Yeah. They were gonna be able to maybe make it into RLCS, and since they lost that, since Splice lost, Manhattan got it. I'm not sure who got it. Someone got it.
All I know is that season I had to face Manhattan first round in that 128 bracket, and we actually took a game off them. I remember.
It was Allegiance. That's what it was. I think it was Allegiance.
Yeah. But yeah, when that first bracket came out, like when Manhattan made it like all the way through the winners, I was like, who is Manhattan? I've never heard of any of them.
Isn't it crazy that Ambition Esports, I don't even, like, I forgot that was freaking FlyQuest before FlyQuest picked them up.
Yeah.
Ambition, dude. There's so many, I want to talk about how there's so many teams that are retired now. There's so many teams in Rocket League that come out and they play for like 2 weeks to a month and a half, and then that's it.
They get a huge following and just fall off the map. Well, I think the biggest one was probably Selfless.
Oh, for sure. Or both of them, really. Renegades and Selfless.
Yeah. So, and then,
yeah, for...
if you remember Able Uprising, that's an old org. They were good back in the day.
I know the name.
Ludacris was on that team. Man, it's old. Yeah, they used to do the bragging rights tournaments back when PRL was called PRL. Rival was called PRL.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's get into some Twitter highlights. I think some of the funniest things were Lando posting about Esfer's ups and downs. I don't know if you saw that.
Yo, I gotta see that. Hold on. Yeah, show me that.
I mean, you can.
I just so you know, I just got a Twitter along with getting a.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, wow. I was like,
first time.
This guy's only got 10 followers.
Oh, exactly.
But yeah.
Now I have 18 after this stream.
A lot of people were.
Sitting here.
I think Lando got so many follows and retweets.
Wait, I got followed? Jeez, dude, I haven't checked my Twitter. I didn't even know what you were talking about. I was like 10. Holy, I got a lot then, cause I had one before I like yesterday, I think. Jeez.
Lando's putting out some good content.
Lando always puts out good content.
Oh yeah, it was
Low-key.
Oh yeah, demos and bumps take no skill. This is like a minute video, right? And he just goes through RLCS and like all like the epic bumps and stuff. And demos.
Oh, I have 11 followers again.
Yeah, literally.
Wow. Yo, your 44 follows me on Twitter.
Who's that?
Why? Yeah. Oh, he's rank A.
You're 44.
You're.
Oh, Yair. Yeah, he follows me too.
Yeah.
He came to my stream once. He's a good guy.
I don't know if he came to my stream. That's weird though. I don't know why he followed me.
He knows who you are.
I played him in twos one time. Really? That's crazy.
Most.
I don't feel like most people do.
Okay.
I don't feel like most people do.
I think this is me and other people. It's not just me. That's what the word I was supposed to say. But if I know someone in Rocket League and I see them on Twitter, I'll follow them. But if I don't know them, I won't follow them. Next week, I guess we'll cover who actually wins Renegades. Maybe Psyonix will come out with a new who's gonna host the next Renegades. And then I don't think there's any other. There's not gonna be a Player 1 or Astronaut next week. Maybe I guess we'll have to go over some the regular weeklies. We got Pulsar Premiere. Maybe we can cover the World of Rockets 1v1, Mythical. All that will be coming in next week. So we'll cover all these minor community tournaments next week. We're talking about Pulsar Premiere, World of Rockets, and maybe Mythical. So this is MexicanDiabetes signing out. See you guys next week.
See you guys.
'Cause I hit 'em with a